Ahoy, fellow travelers! It's day 7 of our Thanksgiving week cruise, and it's recovery day from Thanksgiving feast. And we are at Ocean Cay, so come along with us and see what we find lurking in the water. Good morning, fellow travelers. Today we are coming to you from the beautiful Ocean Cay. It's slightly overcast and very windy, but it's still Ocean.
It'll be a good day.
Yeah, it's still Ocean Cay. You can't ruin Ocean Cay.
So come along with us and join us on this adventure.
So we're headed over to Lighthouse Beach. That is, when you get off the ship, you hang a left. Now you don't want to hang the first left because that's the go-kart track. So you have to go in between the two shops. So if you go down a little bit, you'll see two shops and then there's a walkway. So you take that left and that brings you to Lighthouse Beach. Because the wind is coming from the north today, Lighthouse Beach is going to be the most protected one since it's on the south side of the island. At least that's our hope. Actually, it looks very calm out there right now. And just for new viewers, MSC has Ocean Cay. It's their private island, and it's leased for like 200 years or some insane amount like that. And what they've done is they've not only made this a private island for the cruise ships, but it's part of the MSC Foundation, so it's also a marine preserve. And they worked really hard to get that title. If you have a chance, I think it's on YouTube now, you can watch Making a Paradise, I believe it is. And it talks about how MSC converted this from a dead island to a tropical paradise. They're regrowing corals. They brought in all kinds of corals from the region. They have various fish species they brought in that are native to the area. And this was once a barren sand mine, and I did say that correctly. And now it's a private island that is regrowing and becoming a preserve. All right, we are gonna find some seating over here, and then we are gonna go into the water and see our friends, the Sergeant Majors. The water was a bit murkier than we were used to. We stuck to the lighthouse side of Lighthouse Beach, towards the rocks. The center tended to be a bit more cloudy. And of course our usual friends, the Sergeant Majors and Chuds and stuff like that, were still there. Look, audience, a mermaid. And there's the metal fencing. Looks like they replaced it, honey. What? That looks new. Because I don't remember there being yellow balls on it before.
No, that's
What? Outside air right now than the water. there's a cold front moving through. That's why we're having the problem. The storms are pushing so much silt, you can't see much. Visibility is maybe 10 feet. Usually it's way better here.
It's a very windy day. We're back on the ship.
We are back on the ship.
I hurt my arm swimming in the current.
And it is still cold and windy outside, and unfortunately Bimini Beach, where we want to go, is exposed to everything. So it is just wavy, wavy, wavy.
However, the water is warm though. It's like really
It's warmer than the outside air, but I won't say it's warm. What elevator are we on anyway?
I didn't pay attention.
It's gotta be A, because the only one lit up. So we thought this would be a good opportunity to talk a little bit about what happens when your port has bad weather, because unfortunately the cruise lines can't control that.
There's tons to do. Let's go get a coffee.
We are going to go get a coffee. We're going to go head down to deck 6, and that will be the first thing we do whenever the elevator gets here. Oh, so the smart elevators, you click your floor. Now these do work better than Seashore smart elevators, but not as good as Star's smart elevators, somewhere in between. So you click your floor you're going to, and then it will light up an elevator, and it'll tell you that elevator is going to your floor, in this case A. And deck 6 we are. Now there are events going on the ship later. There's not a whole lot going on early. Yeah, it's a kid's thing. It's a do-re-mi thing, honey.
Perfect.
Send Lily down here.
Terrifying.
If anybody sees.
I don't know. It is really, really kind of scary when things in costume hug you.
What?
Like Dory, like he hugged me and like patted me and stuff. It was a little bit scary. And another one that is a little bit scary is Olaf. I don't know why they made Olaf so tall in this costume. It was a little bit freaky to me. I thought I'd be fine. Then you get up next to him and he hugs you and it's weird.
All right, so we're going to Jean-Pierre. Wait, John Philip, what is it? I miss Benchy. Benchy's easy.
Jean-Philippe anyway.
Jean-Philippe.
We're gonna practice a little bit of French. And
we're just gonna sit here and watch this for an hour. I bet the video will do better if we did that.
I'm gonna practice a little French and a little Italian. For giggles.
And a little daughter somewhere.
Is she here?
Yeah, that's what she said. Is our friend here though? Nope, she's not here.
Careful, what do you want? Orange chocolate.
Wait. Mom's having me work my French. Wait.
Headed to John Philippe to see our friend Jane Rose and get some very delicious coffee drinks. Quentin got a caramel latte, and I got a caramel hot chocolate.
All right, I'm hoping my mic is covered enough that you don't hear the wind only. So, this is what it's been like. It's stupid windy out here. You can see the palm trees waving. And if you haven't seen it, I have a walking tour of Ocean Cay, but I'll give you a brief rundown. That's the new learning center over there. And then this is the entrance area. These are shops along here. The multicolored buildings out there, that's the places for the people who live on the island, which are the crew, they're crew members essentially. And then here's where we were swimming earlier. This is Lighthouse Beach. And there's the lighthouse. I'm looking, there's a blob swimming there. I'm wondering what it is. I think it's a sea. Is it a sea turtle? I don't know what it is. Hold on, guys. Let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, so Lighthouse Beach. I'm just getting ready in case he comes back up. Lighthouse Beach, and then That center area is for the construction stuff. You can see they put a basketball field. The big body of water in the middle, that's the lagoon. And that was made, that didn't exist. On the far side is Bimini Beach. And then over on the left here is the spa. All right, I'm too obsessed with the sea turtles, so I'll pick it up after. Okay, we are on our way to the cabin. We're gonna go to snorkel gear. We're gonna try and swim with the sea turtle. We've had multiple chances and always it failed. So we're not gonna lose this one. Come with us, let's see if we can do it.
Our second time in the water in certain areas had actually cleared up. It was a little more visible. Towards the middle, it was still kind of murky, but we ran into a rather large surprise. It's kind of hard to tell from the video, but this was a approximately 5-foot barracuda. Needless to say, we were a little surprised when we ran across this little guy.
Well, we did not see a sea turtle, but we did see a 4 to 5 foot barracuda. That was a bit of a surprise. We backpedaled and got out of there. It was freezing. We were cold. It was windier and colder. The water was getting rougher and rougher. So we just decided it was time to get out. So now we're off to dinner. Dinner tonight, we both started out with the stuffed mushroom appetizer. I know it looks like escargot, but it is actually stuffed mushrooms. Followed up by a nice roast chicken dish with mashed potatoes. And then finally ending it with Quinnen got a cheesecake and I got grandma's chocolate cake. In the main theater tonight was The Odyssey, based on Homer's The Odyssey. It was a riff with modern music and acrobatic acts. It was very MSC entertainment and very good.
I wish that I could fly to the sky, to very high. Get away, I want to
fellow travelers, that brings us an end to another cruise series. We spent a week on World America, and now we are sad.
I need another week. Just us, though. Just us.
Yes, we need to send the girls home and stay on a week. But it was a good cruise. A lot of good things, some bad things, but I think you get that in any cruise. And a lot of great crew members that we've come across. So today was not quite as packed on the ship itself. We did a ton in Ocean Cay with the snorkeling. Of course, I will have that in there. And it wore us out. And who knew there would be a 5-foot barracuda in front of us?
It was a little terrifying.
Sad we didn't see the turtle, but we'll be back in a little while, so we'll have another chance at it. And then just one show tonight, Odyssey. That was a fantastic show. It is so old school MSC.
You can't miss that show. If you miss that show, there's something wrong with you.
It was, I think, the best show in the theater.
I think it was the best show.
Dirty Dancing, I think you can avoid. You can do the celebration, but the rest of it is kind of meh. And then we didn't see the other one, Hall of Fame, but I don't know if that would have been better. I don't think so.
I'm not sure. That's why we need another week.
And then Odyssey was fantastic. Wasn't as good as Queen Symphonic, in my opinion.
It was still beautiful.
But it was very good.
Costuming, that's what always grabs me, the music and the costumes.
And yeah, so we look forward to our next cruise. We will say goodbye to World America for now. And
Join us on the next adventure.